Hello students, this is Swami Narayan. Today we start with new chapter Construction Account Management, Unit number 7. Introduction. Accounting can be defined as a system of recording, collecting, summarizing, analyzing and presenting information of a company or a project in mandatory terms. Construction companies taking large infrastructure projects for the execution employ manpower, machinery. Okay, construction companies taking large infrastructure projects. Construction company क्या करती है, वो large infrastructure projects लेती है for the execution, employ manpower, machineries and also deal with the banks and public for the raising funds, and in doing all these activities they carry out transactions. तो कंस्ट्रक्शन कंपनी ऐसे ही कुछ नहीं करती है, वो उसको बहुत फॉर एग्जांपल कोई प्रोजेक्ट लेती है कंस्ट्रक्शन कंपनी, तो उसके लिए उसको मैन पावर भी चाहिए, मशीनरी चाहिए, बैंक के साथ में भी वो डील करती है, पब्लिक के साथ में भी वो डील करती है, तो वो सब का हिसाब रखना पड़ता है. ओके, दैट इज कॉल्ड कंस्ट्रक्शन अकाउंट मैनेजमेंट. ओके, तो कोई भी एक्टिविटी करनी है तो एक्टिविटी के लिए कितना मैन पावर चाहिए, कितना मनी चाहिए, वो सब कंस्ट्रक्शन वो सबका रिकॉर्डिंग रखना पड़ता है. दैट मीन्स वो सबका हिसाब रखना पड़ता है. ओके, जिसकी क्यों हिसाब रखना पड़ता है, बिकॉज फॉर एग्जांपल आपने कोई आपने बंगलो बनाने के लिए कोई कॉन्ट्रैक्टर को दिया, तो वो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर क्या करेगा, उसके अंडर में जो भी व्यक्ति है उसको उसके अंडर में वो सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टर है वो क्या करेगा कि उसके उसको जो भी एक्टिविटीज करवाना है उसके लिए वो मैन पावर ढूंढेगा, देन मशीनरीज ढूंढते, तो उसका भी चार्ज लगता है, तो वो सब भी हिसाब रखना पड़ता है. वैसे ही कोई एक्टिविटी नहीं होती है. ओके, दैट इज कॉल्ड द कंस्ट्रक्शन अकाउंट मैनेजमेंट. द ट्रांजेक्शन मे बी ऑफ गुड्स, मटेरियल्स, मनी एक्सेट्रा. इट इज देयरफॉर रिक्वायर्ड टू सिस्टमेटिकली कीप द रिकॉर्ड ऑफ ऑल द टाइप्स ऑफ द ट्रांजेक्शन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपने बोला कि भाई चलो ये प्रोजेक्ट है, इसमें ये एक्टिविटी के लिए ये मटेरियल चाहिए, बट वो जिस टाइम पे मटेरियल उसको चाहिए था उस टाइम पे वो प्रोवाइड हुआ है. ओके, प्रोवाइड होने के बाद वो मटेरियल वो यूज हुआ है, वो सब का हिसाब रखना पड़ता है. ओके, बिकॉज इट इज रिलेटेड टू मनी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कोई भी मटेरियल है तो वो वैसे ही नहीं आता है, उसके लिए आपको खर्च करना पड़ता है. ओके, पैसे खर्चने पड़ते हैं, तो वो सब का हिसाब रखना पड़ता है. दैट इज कॉल्ड कंस्ट्रक्शन अकाउंट मैनेजमेंट. रिकॉर्ड ऑफ मनी रिसीव्स और पेड इज केप्ट ऑन day-to-day basis so that at any point of time it can be easily worked out how much money have been spent and how much money received. Okay, thus recording the movement of money is absolutely needed to achieve the following objectives. Okay, to check the expenses at a particular time in future. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कोई पर्टिकुलर टाइम फ्यूचर में कोई एक्टिविटी मुझे करनी है, तो उसके लिए कितना एक्सपेंसेस चाहिए, वो उसके लिए ये जो भी अकाउंट मैनेजमेंट आप करते हो. ओके, मूवमेंट ऑफ मनी इज एब्सोल्युटली नीडेड. कभी ये जो भी आप रिकॉर्ड रखते हो उसका जरूरत कभी होता है जब फ्यूचर में आपको कोई काम करना होता है पर्टिकुलर टाइम पे, तो उसमें कितना खर्चा लगेगा. ओके, तो वो सब चेक करने के लिए, फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने ये कंस्ट्रक्शन अभी कोई बिल्डिंग कंस्ट्रक्ट किया है, सेम टू सेम बिल्डिंग मैं फ्यूचर में कंस्ट्रक्ट कर रही हूँ, तो उसमें एक्सपेंसेस कितने ज्यादा चाहिए, कम चाहिए, तो मेरे पास रिकॉर्ड होगा, तो रिकॉर्ड के हिसाब से दैट इज कॉल्ड अप्रोक्सीमेट एस्टिमेट और डिटेल एस्टिमेट. वो आप पीपीवी में पढ़ के आए हो, जिसमें क्या था कि आपको अप्रोक्सीमेट एस्टिमेट किससे निकालते हो, तो जो भी आपने पास में जो भी खर्चा किया है तो उसका यूज करके आप फ्यूचर में कितना खर्चा होगा वो हम चेक कर सकते हैं. टू मॉनिटर द एक्सपेंसेस, देन टू आइडेंटिफाई एनी फाइनेंशियल मिसमैनेजमेंट. कोई फाइनेंशियल मिसमैनेजमेंट हुआ है कि नहीं हुआ है तो रिकॉर्ड पे से पता चल जाता है. टू नो हाउ मच फंड्स आर अवेलेबल एट अ पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. अभी कितना फंड हमारे पास अवेलेबल है, तो उसके हिसाब से हम काम करवा सके. ओके, तो वो कितना अवेलेबल फंड है, कितना आया था, कितना हमने खर्च किया और कितना फंड अवेलेबल है, और उसके हिसाब से क्या काम हो सकता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड मैनेजमेंट. ओके, तो दैट इज कॉल्ड कंस्ट्रक्शन मैनेजमेंट. तो उसके हिसाब से आप कंस्ट्रक्शन एक्टिविटीज करवा सकते हो. Thus, the maintaining accounts carefully serves not only to monitor the expenses but helps in checking the unnecessary expenses. That means, for example, आपको जहाँ पे खर्च नहीं करना था वहाँ पे भी आपने खर्च कर दिया है, unnecessary expenses आपने किया है, तो वो भी कंस्ट्रक्शन अकाउंट मैनेजमेंट पे से पता चल जाता है. यूजुअली द फॉलोइंग डॉक्यूमेंट्स आर प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर द अकाउंट मैनेजमेंट. फर्स्ट वन इज बैलेंस शीट, सेकेंड वन इज प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट and a statement of changes in the financial status. Principles of accounting. It is important to note that the accounts should be maintained so that the financial position of the company can be easily identified at any time during the execution of the project by the company. Accounting is based mostly on the following assumptions. The transactions are recorded keeping in view for whom they are recorded. For example, it delivers 100 bags of a cost of 28,000 to contractor B, and the record book of A shows receipt of 28,000 and the depletion of 100 bags, okay, of the cement, and the record book of the contractor shows income of 100 bags and outgoing of cash of rupees 28,000. The organization is going to exist forever, okay. Then provide for all the prospective losses but do not account for prospective profits. Sum of the credits is always equal to sum of the debits. Cost and the revenue are taken to account as and when they are earned rather than when they are paid or received. Identical or similar items are treated in same way in different accounting periods and the sets of the accounts. This is known as the principle of consistency. The accounting is based on mostly on the following assumptions. Accounting करने के लिए कौन-कौन से assumptions हमें follow करने होते हैं? The transactions are recorded keeping in view for whom they are recorded. आप किसके लिए record कर रहे हो वो भी आपको ध्यान में रखना होता है, ओके. ऐसा नहीं कि भाई चलो एक कॉन्ट्रैक्टर को दिया और बी कॉन्ट्रैक्टर में लिख दिया, तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं करना है. तो आपको किसके लिए आप रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हो वो ध्यान में रखना है. द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज गोइंग टू एग्जिस्ट फॉर एवर, ओके. देन going to exist forever, provide for all the prospective losses but do not account for prospective profit, okay. तो प्रॉफिट प्रोवाइड फॉर ऑल द प्रोस्पेक्टिव लॉसेस. जो भी लॉसेस हुए हैं उसका हमें आपको हिसाब रखना है कि भाई ये लॉसेस हुआ है, बट जो भी प्रॉफिट हुआ है उसका कुछ हमें अकाउंट रखना नहीं है या नोट डाउन नहीं करना है. सम ऑफ द क्रेडिट्स इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू सम ऑफ द डेबिट्स. देन कॉस्ट एंड रेवेन्यू आर टेकन इनटू अकाउंट एज एंड व्हेन दे आर अर्न्ड, ओके, rather than when they are paid or received. Identical or similar items are treated in the same way in the different accounting period and sets of the accounts. This is known as the principle of consistency. Accounting process. Profit and loss account and the balance sheet are two crucial financial documents. Following 7 steps are necessary involved. Initiation of the transaction, that means construction companies enter into lot of transactions. These transactions done with the documentary evidences are only recorded. That means आपके पास documents होगा कि ये सब transaction मैंने इस तरह से किया है. For example, आपने record रखा है कि for example कि आपके पास जो भी money है उसका transaction आपने through बैंक किया है. Initiation of the transaction, construction companies enter into lot of transaction. This transaction done with the documentary evidences are only recorded. The documents can be invoices, bill of the payments, okay, checks, cash vouchers, etc. All the documents are to be preserved as a proof of transaction, and the documents are also required to be produced in case of disputes or frauds committed by any person against the company. Second step, keeping the record of date wise. So all the transactions are recorded. The cash transactions are recorded in cash book, and now non-cash transactions are recorded in the journals. Depending upon the type of the transaction, the entries are either recorded in debit or credit side. Cash book and entries have serial numbers as C1, C2, C3, etc. And the entries in general have serial number as J1, J2, J3, etc. The typical summary of the conventions normally used to record the transactions. Step 3. Making the adjustment entries. The transaction like payment of the wages or to laborers, depreciation in fixed asset of the company are not recorded on daily basis, but the entries of such transactions are made at the time of preparing the financial statements and such as balance sheet, profit and loss account, etc. This type of entries are known as adjustment entries and are made in general at the time of closing the account. दैट मीन्स जो भी पर डे जो भी आप ट्रांजेक्शन करते हो या डेप्रिसिएशन कॉस्ट जो भी है वो कोई भी एसेट फिक्स्ड को जो भी कॉस्ट है ओके इन फिक्स्ड एसेट ऑफ द कंपनी आर नॉट ये अलग से रिकॉर्ड करना नहीं होता है बट उसका जो भी बैलेंस शीट होता है ओके सच एज बैलेंस शीट प्रॉफिट लॉस अकाउंट एक्सेट्रा दिस टाइप ऑफ एंट्रीज आर नोन एज एडजस्टमेंट एंट्रीज एंड आर मेड इन जनरल एट टाइम ऑफ क्लोजिंग द अकाउंट ओके दैट मीन्स जब भी आप अकाउंट क्लोज करते हो तभी ये सब एंट्रीज आपके पास लिखी होनी चाहिए कोई जगह पे ओके उसके लिए आपको अलग से रिकॉर्ड जो भी हर रोज का जो भी कामकाज है या हर रोज का जो भी ट्रांजेक्शन है रिलेटेड टू लेबर और रिलेटेड टू द डेप्रिसिएशन इन फिक्स एसेट ऑफ द कंपनी ओके आर नॉट रिकॉर्डेड ऑन ए डेली बेसिस पे हम रिकॉर्ड नहीं करते हैं बट उसका जो भी एंट्रीज है वो फॉर एग्जांपल हम एस्टिमेटिंग कॉस्टिंग में लेते थे कि फॉर एग्जांपल जो भी सन्ड्रीज है जो भी एक्स्ट्रा कॉस्टिस है तो वो सब हम एज अ अमाउंट हमें रिकॉर्ड रखना चाहिए बट आप अप्रोक्सीमेटली जो भी ओवरऑल कॉस्ट होता है उसका सम अमाउंट उसमें उसका जो भी सम अमाउंट है वो फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपका टोटल कॉस्ट ऑफ बिल्डिंग दिस है तो सन्ड्रीज हमने इतना परसेंटेज ऑफ टोटल कॉस्ट लिया तो उसी तरह से आपको करना होता है मेकिंग एडजस्टमेंट एंट्रीज देन रिकॉर्डिंग ट्रांजेक्शन इन टी अकाउंट और लेजर्स Transaction like payment of wages to laborers, depreciation in fixed asset of the company are not recorded on daily basis, but the entries of such transactions are made at a time of financial statement. जब भी आप financial statement बनाते हो तभी उसको आपको enter करना चाहिए. Such as balance sheet, profit, loss account, etc. This type of entries are known as adjustment entries and are made in general at time of closing the account. Then recording the transaction in T account or ledgers. When the entries in cash book or journal become more and more, they are posted in a T account or ledgers, and in the large organization, postings may be on daily basis, while for the smaller one, the same may be on the weekly basis. In a ledger, debits entries are made at the left side and the credit entries are made at the right side. बहुत बड़ा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है तो उसका रिकॉर्ड आप कैश बुक और जनरल में रखो बट स्मॉल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है तो आप वीकली उसका रिकॉर्ड रखो इतना बोल रहे हैं ओके डेबिट किस साइड ऐड करना चाहिए तो लेफ्ट साइड और क्रेडिट किस साइड ऐड करना चाहिए तो राइट साइड Preparing initial trial balance T account or ledger is closed at the time of preparing the initial trial balance, which is prerequisite for preparing financial statement of the profit and loss account and balance sheet. Preparing initial trial balance, that means T account or ledger is closed at the time of preparing the initial trial balance, which is prerequisite for preparing the financial statement of the profit and loss account and the balance sheet. Preparing profit and loss account and closing T account. Trial balance prepared become the basis for preparing the profit and loss account. दैट मीन्स ट्रायल बैलेंस प्रिपेयर करना होता है, becomes the basis of preparing profit or loss account बनाने के लिए. Okay, for a period and balance sheet as of any date. For preparing the profit and loss account from the trial balance, items related to the revenue and expenditure are extracted. This combined with the adjustment entries form the basis of the profit and loss account. The adjustment entries consist of stock of raw materials. Adjustment entry क्या है? So that is consist of stock of raw materials, stock work in progress, and the stock of finished goods. Besides other entries such as purchase made, interest paid, income tax paid, depreciation, and wages incurred during the period for which the profit and loss statement is prepared. The adjustment entries consist of stock and stock of raw material. स्टॉक ऑफ रॉ मटेरियल एडजस्टमेंट एंट्रीज किसके बेस पे होता है? तो स्टॉक ऑफ रॉ मटेरियल में उसमें क्या होता है? तो स्टॉक ऑफ रॉ मटेरियल होता है स्टॉक वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस, ओके, एंड स्टॉक ऑफ फिनिश्ड गुड्स. बिसाइड्स अदर एंट्रीज सच एज परचेज मेड, इंटरेस्ट पेड, इनकम टैक्स पेड, and depreciation and wages incurred during the period for which the profit and loss statement is prepared. Preparing the balance sheet. First trial balance sheet is prepared and then final balance sheet is prepared, and the balance sheet is one of the most important financial document of a company. Balance sheet provides information about the financial standing of the company and giving its clear asset, liabilities and such other things. Balance sheet is summary showing what the company owns and what company owes. Construction contract revenue recognition. The different methods to find out the revenue are as under. First method, cash method of revenue recognition. Following formula is adopted in finding the revenue. Revenue is equal to payment received to the date minus cost paid to the date. तो यहाँ पे टेबल हमारे पास है, तो उसमें आपको फॉर अबाउट डेटा रेवेन्यू टू डेट इज इक्वल टू क्या आएगा? आपके पास फॉर्मूला है पेमेंट रिसीव्ड है माइनस कॉस्ट पेड. पेमेंट रिसीव्ड कौन सा है? 31.5 एंड कॉस्ट पेड कितना है? दैट इज 30. तो कितना आएगा? 1.5 lakhs आएगा. Then state accrual method. In this method, revenue is computed as follows: revenue billed invoice to date, cost incurred to the date for the date provided in table. That means revenue to date is equal to 35 minus 33.3. For this, revenue is computed as follows: revenue billed invoice to date to cost incurred to date. Revenue billed invoice तो क्या है? टेबल पे से billed invoice to date minus the for data provided invoice to date, cost incurred to date. तो रेवेन्यू इज इक्वल टू बिल्ड इनवॉइस टू डेट. तो बिल्ड इनवॉइस टू डेट कौन सा है? दैट इज ऊपर टेबल में दिया है बिल्ड इनवॉइस 35 एंड कॉस्ट इनकर्ड टू डेट दैट इज 33.3, दैट इज 1.7 lakh. Completed contract method. Here in this method the revenue is only considered at the end of the project. For the project data is in table 1 the shall be 0 because the project is incomplete. For the long duration projects, the company is unable to show the revenue during its execution. This is drawback of this method. That means जब तक प्रोजेक्ट कंप्लीट नहीं होता है तब तक आप उसमें से रेवेन्यू कितना हो रहा है वो आप नहीं फाइंड आउट कर सकते. Okay, then percentage of the completion method. The percentage completion of the project is worked out from the following formula. Percentage completion is equal to cost incurred to date into 100 divided by cost incurred to date plus estimated cost to complete. The revenue is worked out from the following formula. Revenue is equal to percentage completion of the project into contract value. For the project data of the table 1, percentage completion is equal to 71.15 है. तो revenue is equal to percentage completed. 71.15 एंड कॉन्ट्रैक्ट वैल्यू कितना है? कॉन्ट्रैक्ट वैल्यू इज इक्वल टू 50 है, तो माइनस 50 करेंगे, इंटू 50 करेंगे तो कितना आएगा? 35.573. प्रॉफिट टू डेट इज इक्वल टू रेवेन्यू टू डेट माइनस कॉस्ट टू डेट. तो यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? रेवेन्यू टू डेट माइनस कॉस्ट टू डेट. रेवेन्यू कितना है? 35.573. 35.573 हमने फाइंड आउट किया, माइनस कॉस्ट टू डेट दैट इज 33.3, दैट इज 2.275 lakhs. ओके. Data required in preparing construction contract status report. Data required in preparing the contract and the contract status report are as follows: contract value, cost to date, estimated cost to complete the balance work, total amount billed to the date, current estimated total cost. A project manager has to work out the above details. If the company has more than one project, all the above details shall be worked out by the manager of each project. Limitation of accounting. Accounting is powerful tool to monitor the financial transactions while evaluate the financial health of any construction company. There are some inherent limitations that should be kept in view using this tool and arriving at the conclusions. The first such limitation is only money transactions are recorded and the losses like generation loss, goodwill loss, etc. are not recorded. That means transaction जितना हुआ है उसका loss ही पता चलता है, but losses like generation loss, goodwill loss, etc. जो दूसरे losses है जो भी हो रहे हैं उसका पता नहीं चलता है. It should also be noted that proper estimation of the market value of the stock cannot be arrived accurately, and that depends largely upon the personal judgment of the accountant, and that should be avoided in scientific problem solving approach. It should also be noted that the proper estimation of the market value जो भी प्रॉपर एस्टिमेशन ऑफ द मार्केट वैल्यू ऑफ द स्टॉक कैन नॉट बी अराइव्ड. तो प्रॉपर एस्टिमेशन ऑफ द मार्केट वैल्यू है वो पता नहीं चलता है एक्यूरेटली, एंड दे डिपेंड लार्जली अपॉन द पर्सनल जजमेंट ऑफ द अकाउंट. वो क्यों ऐसा होता है? तो बिकॉज ऑफ द पर्सनल जजमेंट ऑफ द accountant, and that should be avoided in scientific problem solving approach. साइंटिफिक प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग अप्रोच आप जब भी अप्लाई करते हो या साइंटिफिक प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग अप्रोच जब भी अप्लाई करते हो तभी हमारा आप जो भी जजमेंट लगाते हो ओके थ्रू एक्सपीरियंस तो वहां पे नहीं चलता है. ओके. Profit and loss account. Profit and loss account is also known as income and expenditure statement. The statement of earning and operation. This is the statement showing income and expenditure of the construction organization or company during the accounting period, which is normally 1 year. Following informations are found in profit and loss account. Details of cost, profit, income to the company from other investment, details of the interest, prepaid and outstanding expenses, then depreciation, provision for bad and doubtful debit. Profit and loss account is important financial document which helps to decide the profit or loss of the business in a particular time period. The statement is, in other words, the scoreboard of the company in terms of profitability. Working capital and working capital management. Working capital management, okay. Working capital means to create a balance between liquidity and profitability which are inversely related. Hence lead towards opposite direction. Liquidity is defined as the ease with which the asset can be converted into cash to pay the debits. Working capital or gross working capital refers to the current asset. When net capital word is used, it means the difference between the current asset and the current liability. It is said that the working capital is related to the business as the blood is related to the body. One cannot think of body surviving without blood. Same way, business cannot longer survive without the working capital. See, the construction organization is involved in business of the construction of the residential units. Naturally, the units constructed are to be sold. So, the construction organization is involved in business of construction of working capital management means to create balance between liquidity and profitability, which are inversely related and hence lead towards opposite direction. Liquidity क्या है? तो is defined as ease with which the asset can be converted into cash to pay debits. Working capital or gross working capital refers to the current asset. When net capital word is used, it means the difference between the current asset and current liabilities. It is said that working capital is related to the business as the blood is related to the body. One cannot think of body surviving without blood. Same way, business can no longer survive without working capital. Say construction organization is involved in business of the construction of the residential units. Naturally, the unit constructed are to be sold, but the sale of the unit does not realize money immediately because the customers do not have ready cash. As the amount is fairly large, the customers seek some time to pay the amount, and thus even after sales of products, money do not come into the custody of the company. It is therefore necessary to have sufficient working capital to keep the business activity live and productive. ओके तो कई बार क्या होता है, कंस्ट्रक्शन कंपनी है वो फॉर एग्जांपल आप रेसिडेंशियल यूनिट्स है वो कंस्ट्रक्ट कर देती है, तो जो भी कस्टमर होता है तो कस्टमर के पास कैश में रुपीज नहीं होता है, तो वो क्या करता है, सम अमाउंट ऑफ मनी इज पेड बाय कैश और सम अमाउंट ऑफ मनी जो भी है जिसको जिसको उसको पेमेंट करना है तो वो लोन पे करता है, इसलिए डायरेक्ट कंपनी के पास उसका बेनिफिट नहीं आता है। जो भी उसने कंस्ट्रक्शन किया है तो डायरेक्टली उसका बेनिफिट नहीं आता है। ओके तो हमारे पास इतना अमाउंट होना चाहिए कि जिसकी वजह से और जो भी हमारा बिजनेस एक्टिविटी है वो रुके नहीं, इतना हमारे पास मनी होना चाहिए। ओके Components of the working capital. So, components of the working capital is broadly classified as current asset, current liability. Current asset में क्या आएगा, stock at site and depot, then outstanding, then work in progress, other current assets, excess cost over invoicing, work done without bill, cash and bank balance, current liabilities, or unadjusted advance, vendor credit, other current liabilities. Thus net working capital is equal to, तो ये सब जो भी है उसका समेशन करो तो आपको क्या मिलेगा, नेट वर्किंग कैपिटल। Ratio analysis. Ratio is showing the proportion of one quantity with respect to the other quantity. Ratio of the student securing first class and second class is say 1:15 in classroom of 60 students. This means that number of the second class student is 50 times more than the number of first class students. Ratio analysis gives the quantitative information. Then consider an organization having net profit of 20 lakhs. We cannot have sufficient idea about the performance of the organization only by having known its profit. That means profit से आप डायरेक्टली उसका जो भी परफॉर्मेंस है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का उसका अंदाजा आप नहीं लगा सकते। It is only when view again is a target profit achieved in previous years, percentage of the profit in terms of total sales or total assets, that the profit of 20 lakh begins reveals some idea and helps the management to take the decisions. तो कंपनी जो भी है वो और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है तो उसको पहले कितना प्रॉफिट हुआ है वो सब भी ध्यान में रखना पड़ता है, और फिर हम जजमेंट लगा सकते हैं कि कंपनी प्रॉफिट किया है कि नहीं किया है। ओके, तो helps the management to take the decision. That the profit of rupees 20 lakhs begins to reveal some idea and helps the management to take the decisions. Study the data given in the following table for two companies. फर्स्ट ईयर में तो सेल्स रुपीज करोड़ 2, देन ईयर 2 में कंपनी 3 में कंपनी ए है तो सेल्स कितना हुआ तो 3, और कंपनी बी की बात करें तो ईयर 1 में 2 और ईयर 2 में 2.5, प्रॉफिट कितना हुआ दैट इज इन करोड़ 0.5 एंड ईयर 2 में 1, और ईयर 1 में इसका कंपनी बी का 0.2 एंड ईयर 2 में 0.5. From the data in the table, following observations can be made. Sales of A and B were equal in first year. Profit of A was 25% of the sales and that was of B's 10% of sales. In second year, sales of A is more than that of B. Profit of A in second year is higher than that of the B. Profit of A is 33.3% of the sales and that of B is 20%. In the second year, profit of A is doubled and profit of B is 2.5 times. The above example highlights the importance of the ratio in analysis of the business data. Liquidity ratio. Liquidity in financial terms refers to the ease with which the assets can be converted into cash to pay the debits. Cash in hand has highly liquidity followed by bank deposit in saving accounts, fixed deposits, etc. Naturally, land and such other assets have lesser liquidity. The liquidity to fulfill its short-term obligations and reflect its short-term financial strength. Current ratio is equal to current asset divided by current liability. Acid test ratio is equal to current quick asset divided by current liability. Quick asset includes only bank balance. Quick asset क्या है तो that is include only bank balances, short-term marketable securities, etc. Debit equity ratio, that is long-term debit divided by shareholders equity. Debit equity ratio D total debit divided by shareholders equity. Gross profit ratio is equal to gross profit into 100 divided by sales. Net profit ratio is equal to net profit into 100 divided by sales. Return on asset, net profit after taxes and interest into 100 divided by total asset. Return on capital employed is equal to net profit after taxes and interest divided by net capital employed. Return on shareholders equity is equal to net profit after taxes into 100 divided by total shareholders equity. Fund flow statement. This is the important financial statement of the company. Fund flow statement shows changes in the fund availability over a period of time and thus it serves as an important supporting document to balance sheet or the profit and loss statement. Fund in this context are simply financial resources or working capital available at certain point of the time and therefore they are taken as the excess of the current assets over the current liabilities, and in equation from the shown below. Working capital is equal to current asset minus current liability. Changes in the funds are narrated as the funds flow. The fund flow statement shows for a particular period of the time that from where the fund enters where it goes at different points of the time during the period under consideration. Thus, the fund flow statement may be defined as the statement that records the source from which the funds have to be obtained and uses to which they have been applied. Fund flow statement can very well be used for analyzing the facts during a given period and also for the effective financial planning for the future period. The changes in the funds are narrated as the funds flow. Fund flow statement shows for a particular period of time that from which or from where fund enters and where it goes at different points of time during the period under consideration. Thus, the fund flow statement may be defined as statement that records the sources from which the funds have to be obtained and uses to which they have been applied. And the fund flow statement can very well be used for analyzing the facts during a given period and also for effective financial planning for the future period. Okay, thank you.